Right, okay, so I'm going to do, this is another video. I've gridded in an area, it's not a big area, but instead of showing me gridding it, because you know what my gridding's all about now, what I'm going to do is, a guy called Jeff wanted to know what the screen looks like when you're getting signals, what the screen does, you know, the as I call it, the Richter scale. He wants to see how it does on dodgy signals, obvious signals, medium signals. So what I've decided to do is, my head's been playing again, and I'm going to do something, and we all name things, don't we, that we do, and I'm going to call this the traffic light system. Right, so for obvious signals we've got green. For sort of obvious signals, but not too obvious signals, we've got orange. And for dodgy signals, we've got red. Yeah? So I've only got 2.5 hours before it goes dark. So what I've done is I've upturned all the little bits of soil. If I turn you around quickly, as you can see there, so that hang on a minute. I've upturned all the soil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to listen to the signal. If I think it's obvious, I'm going to put the green down. If I think it's not so obvious, but sort of obvious and a little bit tiny dodgy, whatever, I'm going to put the orange. And if it's really dodgy, I'm going to put the red down. So I'm going to press the little, all I've done is in front of each signal, I've turned a bit of soil up so I know where they are. So I'll put the soil down and I'll replace the soil with one of these lollipop sticks. I forgot my other tags, they're at home because I'm a twonk and I keep dropping them and I'm a double twonk. Anyway, I'll start now. There's a competition at the end, again, for another hat. So keep a lookout as you're going through the video if you want to win it. Minelab hat. I might throw a Minelab bottle in, a drinking bottle as well. They're brilliant at them. And I'll throw a bottle opener in. What else can I throw in? Oh, one of these. I'll even put one of these in. These are brilliant. Look, can you see me? Hey! Yeah, they're really warm. They're comfy. Yeah, Minelab neck warmer, whatever you call them. So anyway, let's get started. I'll just get these put down and then we'll start. Yep. Right then, I've done all the targets, green, red and orange, and I'm going to dig them up as we go, and I'm going to show you the screen on each one and show you just how your screen's all right for obvious signals, like, you know, that obvious you'll get a beautiful dot. Sometimes you won't get, if you're next to iron, you'll get a dot plus little blobs. But your screen, always remember your screen isn't perfect, it's a guide. So treat it as a guide, don't treat it as spot on. That's what it's going to be. It's obvious, it's going to be iron, it's going to whatever. Just use it as a guide, use your ears mainly, right? So as you can see, I don't know if you can see, I've got, there's over, well, there must be over 30 signals all around. They're only little lollipop sticks, these ones, because I forgot my proper tags. So anyway, the competition is how many finds I've dug up. That's it, simple as. Put your name in a, well, I'll do one of them ring spin things, video it and put it up, and you'll see whoever wins the hat, the bottle, the whatever. Okay, so good luck and I hope you enjoy the video. It's a learning, all the videos I do mainly are learning videos, teaching you a lot of dodginess, a lot of obviousness of course, but I'm on the extreme side. I teach the beginner side, the intermediate side and the extreme side. Anybody who wants to be taught how to really take advantage out of a whatever, any Minelab machine, any machine actually, but any Minelab machine, I can show them how to up their finds rate on the extreme side, so your finds rate just stays stable. It goes whoop like that, and all your worked out sites, your dead sites, whatever, become live again. and if you hit a good hotspot, you're going to find more than most people do. But keep it quiet, or else everybody will come along if you're on a dig, and they'll start pinching finds that you'd likely get. But don't miss loads anyway, so you're going to end up with a good handful or whatever you're looking for. Okay then, so here we go. Right, so I'm starting with red, which is this signal here. The reason I'm saying it's red, right, is because if you're normal detecting, there's nothing there. That's why I say that's red, because people who are just swinging along, hovering, just normal detecting, they're just going to they might get a little scrim of it or whatever, but they won't check it because there's too much noise going on, right? But if you're going nice and steady, it jumps out like that. Okay, there's another signal there actually, that little one, but that's not there when you swing fast neither. Won't bother with that one. We'll dig this one up. If you look at the screen, you can see the iron. You can hear the break up in the signal when you iron at the top. The signal's trying to drag itself down to the bottom, which ain't bad, because you'll get good signals all the way to the bottom actually as it happens. So let's dig the first one up, see what it is. Pause while I do. Now it's out. Listen to that and look at the screen. Beautiful, look at that. What a beautiful little blob. Shouldn't be hard to find, would you? There she is. Whoa! It's only, whoop, there we go. It's only a piece of lead, but it could have been anything. It could have been something good. You don't know, but that's your first one. Just shows you how dodgy detecting is. What I should have shown was, as I was digging for that signal, which is quite deep, is how bad the signal got as I was digging. Most people have just replaced the turf and moved on. But here's a green one, obvious, even going fast. Oh no, there, really obvious. Look at the screen. You can see there's bits of iron in there, and look at that. Would you look at that? No, that's an obvious signal, that. No problem with that, even if you go fast. It's obvious. Spot and middle line, let's dig it up. Just silver paper, silver foil crumped up. Now this one's a green. As you can tell, easy, even if you're going fast, it's there. And there's the screen information. When you go slow, you can hear the crap around it, well, the dodginess around it, but once you hit it, you can hear the signal audio. But you look at the screen, because of the iron in the ground, all you're getting is a little dot on the bottom. Because of how it's buried, I could go right angle and you get a bit more, but there's nothing in the centre line. That's why you have to be so careful. A lot of people just leave that because there's nothing in the centre. This is why you should only use your screen as a guide. That's 100% a signal. It's sort of showing 23, 24 when you get to it. So let's dig it up, see where it is. Now, as I'm digging it up, it's getting more breaky now. And your screen's just not seeing the light, so to speak. So, Now listen to that, now I've got it out. Look at that beautiful little dot in the middle of the screen. That's all because of the iron around it, the angle it was buried. That's why you got a rubbish signal. Right, indeed. There you are. Again, another bit of lead. A thinner bit of lead, but look at the size of that and look what you got out of that signal. Notice how nice and stable my machine is in my freestyle setting, and I'm on full sensitivity. Right, we've got another red one here, so the reason I'm saying it's red is, listen to this. If you go fast, you've got nothing. Nothing. Just iron. If you hover and even go slow, you've got nothing really. But if you go slow, nice and steady, you let that little low tone come out. So, if you do a little wiggle about, you've just got a little tiny squidge just under the centre line on the left. It is a low tone, it's coming at about 6-ish or 3, whatever. It's really difficult for it to judge the screen. I've turned right, but still not much good, so there you are. But that is a signal in between all that iron. You can see the iron at the top, look there. If I swung fast with the iron like that, you see a right mess everywhere, because your screen isn't taking all the information in properly when you go fast. But you take that nice and slow, get that steady, settle into that low tone. Do a little wiggle, it's there. Now listen to that. Oop. And that's there, and it's a piece of lead again, really thin piece of lead, this one. But the start of that signal, disgusting, it's horrible, wasn't it? So the next signal is a green one here, obvious. Even when going fast, look, beep, beep. Easy to do, easy to hit. Right, so traffic light says go. Very easy, very obvious. No danger, no danger. Foil, a mess of foil. Right, we've got another red here. So, reason I'm calling, there's a few reasons I'm calling it red. Because when you're going fast, it's going to be missed. When you're hovering, it's going to be missed. You're just going to get, it's going to be a little bit of ground noise, that's all it'll sound like. Right, but when you go nice and steady and slow, jumps out. And if you look at the screen, hang on, I better put it down. I better make it a bit darker, the screen, or else we won't see nothing. Right, when you look at the screen, you'll get nothing on there. The screen won't tell you anything to dig. It'll just ignore you. There's nothing there at all. It's not even showing iron. Yeah? No numbers, just red. It's just nothing. Nothing. As I get deeper down there, it's showing a bit better now, but you're still not getting nothing in the centre. Hang on. Oh, you've got to be really. Just a minute. You're getting a bit of a squidge on the left, look, but it's below the line. Then as I get deeper, nothing now. Oh dear me, right, there was a little rock there at the side of that hole. Right, as you get now it's out. Showing number 4. I can see it, I think. Yeah, I've got it. And it's a really tight little ball of silver paper, foil, whatever. Right, we've got a really obvious green here. Now that's a beautiful little dot on the middle line. Obviously showing go for it, go for it. No traffic coming from either side. 71, 72. So now I think I'm going to be chuffed with this one. Would you look at that? Look at this, look at this. Come on, focus, focus. Next to that big clump of, there, look. There, it looks like it's going to be a military badge. Oh no, there, sorry, whoops. Look at that, look at that, would you look at that? Look at that, there. Yay. Nice one. Oh, it's not a military badge, that's nice. I wonder what that was. It's a trophy. Is it a military badge or? So, not seen one like that before. Wow, cool. Look at that, look at, would you look at that? I love it, I love it. Wow. Oh, what's that from, man? It's oh dear. Oh, I want to know where it is. Find out later, I suppose. That's where the pin went across there. Oh, that's brilliant, I love that. Hey, I love it. Right then, now we've got another obvious green here. Can't miss that going fast, look. So, look at the screen. Beautiful. Nice dot. It's trying to drag itself down to the bottom of the screen, but that sound is that 47, 48. So we'll dig her up. Check the peg out. Pause. Now the sound of the signal now I've opened the hole. Look at that, you've got a big well, it's coming at the top of the screen in the nasty iron section. You've got the bottom of the screen there, and then you've got everything trying to build up towards the middle. That's because I've broken the soil. Shouldn't be deep. Nope. Still not there. It sounds like it's out, that, because it's not making any stupid. Oh, there we go. Listen to that now, look, different. Now that's turned into a 55. Nice dot in the middle. But look at the shape of it. And you'll see that's why it was giving you them funny signals. They tend to give a sort of figgy signal when things are a funny shape till you get them out. But yeah, that sound is that cool. Right, this is obvious as hell, that. Right in the centre. And that was a 5p. There's our Lizzie. And there's the 5p. So you've got a little line of lead, that's what that was. That's why it was doing them up and down, you know, a bit of top, bit of bottom, because of the shape of it. It was the screen working it out, trying its best, but giving different patterns everywhere, sort of thing. Right, I've got a red here because if you listen to that and you look at the screen, no one's going to dig that unless you get to the centre of it. You can get to the centre of it. It's really, really squealy. That's why I do the tone. Well, it's starting to come out a bit now, but I'll dig it. Now listen as I dig. Now I've dug that bit out, look at this. Right, now after getting down there, that high tone you could hear, and that squeak, and there were that little low bit like that. It's a bit more obvious now that was in the middle of it all. Takes a long time to learn this sort of stuff when you get extreme like this, but once you do, you're okay 9 times out of 10. But I look at that now and I can see this sticking out, right? An iron nail. Now if I take that iron nail away from the matter there, right, and if we go like that, because I saw it wherever it's gone. Where are you going, you little shitbot? Why can't I see it now? There we go. I think, no, that's not it. This will be it. Yep, I've got it right. If you look now, go on. Oh, there you are. There you go. 20p. Right. That was with the 20p. Yeah. That's how dodgy that signal was. Unbelievably dodgy. But I could hear that mid-tone coming through. That was spoiling it. That's why I marked it red. And that's also a reason why I searched full sensitivity, because I wouldn't have got that on 22, 24, that area. No chance, not a chance in hell. So, there you go. That was a good dig, that. Love it. Right, so now we've got another red here. Now can you hear all that? Tiny, it's probably a bit of coke, bit of tiny bits of iron. Listen. Yeah. And bigger bits of iron, but if you get in the, you can get in the middle there. You can hear the signal coming through. So if you go like this, nothing there at all gone. Yeah. Nothing. Even if you go faster, I mean slower, nothing. Slow down. And it's there, look, watch. There, that's it. There, nice and steady. Nice and steady. Now if we look at the screen, look at that, there's a little blip below the centre line. But you're not going to get nothing really out of that at all, out of the screen. Hardly there at all, but I can get it in the centre just. That's why you need to rely on your ears. Now if you listen, it's getting a bit more obvious, but still, screen's not so good. So we'll keep going. It's a bit deeper. Still there? Hang on. Right, I've got it, and I'll take my glove off because I can't clean it with. It is. Bloody hell. It is. If I can clean it a bit with my fingers. It's a little tiny piece of lead. Nothing spectacular. But in a farm field, that could have been a tiny hammered farthing, a Saxon stiker, etc, etc. Yeah. And if I put that on there, you're talking about 6. I've had skeets at 6. I've had skeets at 2. So got to be so careful. Get them ears in tow. This one I've got here is a red. The reason I've marked it as red is because you can't hear it when you're going fast. If you hover, ooh. Oh, hang on, there's a signal there as well. I'll mark that for later. So, listen to that mess. I can get something near the end of the screen, but you can hear the iron. It's at the top of the screen. You can see the iron at the top, look. You can see a little splodge where it should be. Let's start digging. A really splodgy line against on the middle of the screen, middle line. Ooh. Now why was that down there? Now there, even though that's on the surface, it's just under the centre line. Look at that. Because of the shape of it. Yeah. Bloody hell. Oh. That. It was like that. What a mess. What was that doing down there? What is it? I don't know what it was, but it's some sort of, is it a tag or something? Or was it? There, look. That's weird, is that? Right. So, shows you how dodgy that was. But it was a signal. That's what you got to be so careful. Just use your screen as a guide and nothing more. Don't rely on it. Hang on. I mean, look at that. That hole. Fill it in. Just use your screen as a guide. Because this sort of stuff, well, not this, what am I on about, this sort of stuff, these funny shit, it could have been anything. It was dodgy as heck. I've broke it, but you know, look at that. How would that get down there? What is it? I know it's rubbish, but what is it? Anyway, your screen is just a guide. It's not perfection. Right, I've just dug that signal that were next to that find there. And that's what that was, a little flat piece of lead, oval shape. But that doesn't count in the competition. Yeah? Doesn't count in the competition as it wasn't pegged. Okay? Right, I've got another green one here. It's showing beautiful, perfect little dot and 21. Very obvious. And it was a 5p. Another 5 pence. Now we have an orange. Not a real orange, but an orange. But I hope the fine's full of vitamin C. Whee! I've put that as orange because when you're just detecting sort of like it don't stand out like too much, you know, when you're hovering. It's gone completely when you're hovering 3 or 4 inches. So, and it's a bit scratchy, but look, because it's next to a bit of iron, you've got all the squidges at the top there. Look, big squidge at the top going down, then you've got your bit at the bottom, then there's not much in the centre to tell you, even if I do a right angle. It's all squidgy. You've got one in the middle as well there, look, if I can get it back. There, can you see that one in the middle at the top? Now a lot of people would leave that, but to get that properly, nice and slow. You can hear it going fast, yeah, but when you zero in on it, it's not too good. I mean, it is good, but screen wise, and like if you're hovering, I counted because you're hovering, it's gone. Is it still there on the top? And I've dug it out with my fingers. Perfect little dot now. Still got stuff at bottom. And there you are. Another 5p. Just shows you, doesn't it? Right, another orange one, but why I've classed this as orange, detecting like this, you just get a little, let's get that out of the way first. When you detect, you just get, when you're detecting like normally, you'll get a thing that is there, but you've got to squeak ahead of that, and most people won't stop for that. If you hover, it's gone. That's only 3 inches off the ground. I'm hovering 3 inches now and going steadier, but just coming in now. But if I go nice and steady, listen to that now. But if you listen, if you watch, look at the screen. Look at that screen. That's why I put orange as well, because of the screen. As a collective, it's not right good. But it is a signal, isn't it? Now it's out. Got a squidgy middle, a bit on bottom, still not perfect. And that was an air gun pellet. Now we've got an orange here. Which should have been which should have been a green, but I put an orange down. Silly me. Anyway, I'll dig it. Oh, and this one is a bent penny. 1 new pence. Wasn't very deep, probably about 3 inches if that. Got a green one here. As you can see, perfect circle, perfect dot and a number. Sort of 4-ish. That was foil. And right next to that we have a red one. The reason I've put it red is nice and steady, it's a bit more obvious. But if we're just normal detecting, it's gone. Hover, gone. Fast detecting, gone. All gone. All gone, and that's the reason why I've done it red. But if you slow down on it as well, sounds rubbish. Get some sort of action in the middle line at the edge. It's a bit deeper. Oop, then I thought it was going to be. My motley's just fallen. Right, now it's out. There you go, splodge on the left hand side. And it's green. But it's just a really thin piece of copper. Very thin piece of copper. Don't know what it was, but some more bits in there. It's all broken up. Don't know what it was, no idea. Right, another green. Obvious go gadget go there. 30 on the screen. Keep looking at the numbers, by the way, because they're not always spot on either. Lovely splodge now. It's on top, so come on, you little shit pop. Where are you? And there we have. I thought it was a bit of a ring then, because I only saw that bit sticking out. I thought, oh, silver ring there, but no, turned into that. It's the top of something, I don't know what, but oh well. Orange one. Amber. Get ready to go. Always remember at the traffic lights, if it goes amber, it doesn't mean move, it means make sure it's all clear, no coming. Wait for it to go to green, then move. Safety first. Right, so I've put the amber because, for one reason. That's all squidgy like that, look, nice and steady. Would you dig that mess? Would you dig it? Eh? Look at that, look at all that action on there. You can't get a steady number, it'll keep going down and up, but not up and down too much as if it was iron. And even at the bottom of the hole, it's still going weird. Not there, just getting iron. But I've moved the fine because I can see green. I don't know if you can, but I can. There. Green. And that iron we're making it go psycho. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Would you look at that? Oh look, it's broken on that end, but it was. That's a hinge, isn't it? There, look. It's an artifact. It was a hinge for a cupboard, probably. It looks Victorian-ish, something like that. But there you go again, look. That turned into that. But while it was in the hole, it was quite a mess. and there wasn't anything to rely on. And you can hear the iron, you can see the iron on the screen. Listen to that, look, look. That's what it was next to, that's why it was so weird. It's all at the top, look. Hardly anyone would have dug that. Takes a lot of experience to do this sort of stuff if you're getting giddy like this. Oh dear. That was red, wasn't it? It should have been red, but amber. I put amber just in case people got curious and did decide to dig. Where's my other tags? Right, we've got 2 oranges here and 1 apple. Right, so we've got a low signal there. I've done it orange because of that, and now it sounds. And this one, the high tone, that's the low tone that I've just been hearing there, but this one. So I'll take the pegs out and go over them again. That keeps going up to the 90s. But it's zoop, 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 but if you go fast, it's just a complete mess. Look, you're going over this grass here. It's quite rough grass, but you know, it's. I mean, you're getting noises all over. That's why you've got to go so steady, especially in this sort of grass. Because tight signals, they're so easy to miss. You won't believe. Right, so we've got 2 signals here. I'll dig them up. The high one first. And I've dug the first 6 inches out, sort of. Now, that's turned because of the iron into a sweet 68. 69. Good number. Double whammy. It looks like it is a lump of lead. Folded over. There you go, see, but look how thingy that was. You know, screen wise and number wise, you couldn't rely on that because of the iron. Now the lower tone. Still bitty, look. Going above the middle line. I've got to get right in there. Really bitty. Look at that, look at the screen, look at the numbers. There we go. Sort of. Really bitty. And that, after finding it eventually, was just a scratty piece of lead. Even what a funny shape, look at it. Yep. So yeah, that was that. Like I say, gotta be so careful. Right, got a red one here. The reason about this red, very tight, high signal. Just on the edge there, it's just showing, just on the edge. It's got a, getting cold and dark. I can just manage to get it, if you see right at the edge, right hand edge of the screen in the middle, just coming up. Alright, so the reason I've marked it red is because, as you see, you don't get much thingy on the screen, but if I go fast, it sounds like ground noise. Don't forget I've been gridding here, so there's nothing there. That's what it's like if you're going steady and, well, even steady and fast. You've just got, you won't stop for that. It's just, hovering. You've just got noise all over. But going nice and steady. And you've got enough clue just to make you dig. Yeah? Which is what I'm going to do. Oh heck. Right, so it's down there. Now we've got a bit better on the edge of the... It's still squidgy. Still a little tiny. I mean, there's a lot of design in there. You can tell at top of the screen, but if I work the coil, you can see a little dot appearing right on the right hand edge in the middle. So, right. Oh, there we go. Changed. It's not as high as it was. That's because the iron's turned into a 64-ish number. You can see a nice little bell. Whoop. 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 What's that? There we go. There we go. A square. Hang on, let me focus my camera. Oh, what's that? That's weird. There we go. Ooh, it's got a pattern on it, I think. Has it? Has it? Ooh. Oh, there. It's got letters on it. Oh dear. This was a good dig, bloody hell. S2. Oh, it's got some on the other side as well. I think. I'm not sure. Would you look at that? I think that side's blank myself. But that side, it's got letters on. Oh dear. Come on, where are you? Show me yourself. Show yourself to me. Let's see. There. I'll clean it up later and have a look. I'll show you in the video the pictures. Has it got a design on it as well? S whatever. Anyway. Oh, is that a number 9? 9 there. I don't know. It's all covered in mud. Right. Clean it up later and see. It's getting dark now. But that's what you call a good, that's an expert extreme dig, that brilliant, lovely. Could put that back to Victorian, I reckon. Georgian, whatever, I don't know. Right, I've done this as a red and orange. Because I'll have to turn that screen down again, hang on. As it gets darker. Whoops. Right. Nothing on the screen at all. If you're going fast, you can stop for it. If you hear that. Although a lot wouldn't. But if you look at the screen, there's nothing going on there really. Nothing at all. I put it at red and amber because there's nothing on the screen, but if you're going fast, you do get a sign. So, but going slower, you get an obvious sign, an obvious signal. It keeps going to 2080, so let's get it out. Right, now listen to it. Look at that lovely little dot on the screen now. Quite deep down there. The motley goes, it's over the shovel. think I can see it. Up there. Oh. Lead. It is lead. But as you know, could have been anything. Looks like a pig, doesn't it? What do you call a pig with 4 eyes? Pig! Right, we've got an obvious green here. It's on the centre line, but it's playing Baba Papa. And that was another little thin strip of lead. That was it. An orange. And a green. So we've got an orange. And a green. Right, so the orange. The reason I've done the orange because of what it shows on the screen, but doesn't show in your ear. The green's obvious, with a little dot on the left hand edge of the screen, but the orange one, you can stop for it going quite fast. It'll be a bit bitty, but when you settle on it, dodgy. And if I put the sensitivity down to 22, not very nice at all, is it? That. So there we have. Nothing, no clue. Number 13, 17, 15, 11. Let's dig her up. Right, it's still in there. Right, I've dug it out, and now there you go, look at that. And this is it a tailor button thing or a button? Hey, I haven't found a button yet today, have I? I've just found one now. Yeah, it's a button. It's a button. There we go. It's getting dark. I say it's getting dark. I'll get a light on it now, can't I though? Hey, look at that, would you? Look at that. I didn't know I could do that till a few months ago. There we go. Sorted. Red one coming up. That stick. Right, red one coming up. I've still got that light on. Right. Oop. Got the mess on that screen, above, below, and a little bit in the centre. The reason I'm another red, so note there when you like that, you won't stop for nothing there, but you would there like that. I'm having to put the light on. Now that, you can see a bit of, there we go. Oh dear me. Right, so just a lump of lead. A big lump of lead. Look how dodgy that was. And look now, Oh dear. It's amazing. Right, green. Obvious green there. But not so, I mean even on the screen when it's an obvious sound audio, screen can be offhand, let's say. That's why it's only there as a guide, remember. It's not perfection. No screen available on any detector is perfect. Hobby detectors, I mean. Oops, shit, nearly fell then. Well, it's in top still. That's quite shallow, that. Try not to hurt the wormies. I don't want to hurt the wormies. No, that's a big worm. I don't want to hurt you. Go on, shoo. Get in there. That's it. Right, it's out at last. Right, see that? We've got a dot. There we go. Right, that's the last signal, and there it is. Is it a button? Yeah, it's a Taylor button. There you go. We call it a night now, call it a day, should I say. Bloody hell. Oh well, so there you go. Don't forget the competition. I hope you learned something from that. And how many fines did I get? How many bits did I dig out the ground? How many fines, signals did I dig out? Okay. Tatty bye. Love you all. Love it.